Rome. 39 CE. An imperial banquet. You are seated beside your wife. Silver cups overflow with wine. Soft music drifts through the hall. Hundreds of senators watch as the emperor rises from his throne. Caligula smiles. He points at your wife. She comes with me. Guard sees her. She screams your name. You don't move. You don't speak. Because in Rome, even a frown can mean execution. For the next 30 minutes, you listen.
You disappoint me.
Moans.
Yet again.
Cries. Mocking laughter behind a thin curtain. When she returns, Caligula sits across from you. He adjusts his tunic. Then calmly describes, in graphic detail, what he just did to your wife. In front of everyone. No one speaks. Because next time, it could be theirs. This is not fiction. Roman historians recorded it. Dozens of times. This was Caligula. Not just a cruel emperor. But a man who turned power into ritual humiliation. Today, you'll hear about the perverted system Rome tried to erase. Because Caligula wasn't mad. He was deliberate. To understand him, you must understand Roman honor in Rome. Reputation mattered more than life itself. Lose your honor, and you were socially dead. Caligula understood this better than any emperor before him. At just 24 years old, he ruled over nearly 60 million people. No limits. No restraints. Absolute power. And he learned one truth. Humiliation lasts longer than death. So he built a system. Attendance at his banquets was mandatory. Declining the invitation meant treason. During dinner, Caligula would select a senator's wife. She would be dragged away. Then he would return and describe her body like a conquered trophy. Sometimes, he ranked them. Compared wives publicly. Turned Roman marriages into competitions. According to Suetonius, these banquets occurred at least 40 times in 4 years. More than 200 senatorial families were broken. Every man who witnessed it became trapped. Silence meant survival. Protest meant death. One victim had a name. Ennia Thrasilla. 26 years old. Mother of 2. The philosopher Seneca recorded that her husband sat motionless. Hands clenched around a knife beneath the table. 3 months later, he took his own life. Official records called it natural causes. But the truth was simple. His honor had already been destroyed. But Caligula wanted more. Not just wives. Innocence itself. He organized auctions of noble daughters, aged 14 to 17. Families were given no choice. The highest bidder didn't buy freedom. They bought the right to take her virginity publicly. While the emperor watched. One surviving tablet from Pompeii records a girl sold in 40 CE. She was returned to her family 3 days later. The word used was returned. Her name never appears again. Caligula's love of spectacle extended to the arena. He forced senators to fight as gladiators. But the true cruelty was in who he made watch. Their wives. Their daughters. Seated in the front row. Look away. And you were dragged into the arena yourself. One senator was mauled by a starved leopard. His pregnant wife went into labor that night. Neither survived. Caligula confiscated their property the next morning. When Caligula declared himself a god, he corrupted worship itself. He built a temple to his own divinity. Senators' wives were forced to serve as priestesses. Their duties included sacred sexual rituals performed in his honor. Refusal was sacrilege. Punishment was death. Humiliation disguised as religion. Prostitution disguised as faith. Then came his favorite game. The crawling ritual. At lavish dinners, the doors were locked. Senators dropped to their knees and crawled toward him like animals. The last to arrive was executed. The winner earned the right to lick the emperor's feet. War heroes. Generals. Old me. Bleeding on marble floors. They obeyed. Because fear works. The most devastating ritual was the simplest. The midnight summons. Guards at your door. No explanation. Sometimes you were forced to eat and laugh. Sometimes you were forced to watch your wife. Sometimes nothing happened at all. Just silence. One senator was summoned 7 times in a single month. By the end, he stopped sleeping. That was the goal. Caligula didn't need corpses. He needed broken men. For centuries, historians claimed these stories were exaggerations. Until 1987. Beneath the Palatine Hill, archaeologists uncovered a hidden chamber. Carved into the marble walls. 23 women's names. Beside each name, a date. And one phrase. Silence is death. Rome tried to forget them. They refused. This story matters because it reveals a timeless truth. Absolute power doesn't just corrupt. It perverts. It turns humiliation into policy. Silence into survival. Caligula ruled for only 4 years. But he proved something terrifying. You don't need to kill everyone. You just need everyone afraid of being next. Caligula is dead. His method is not.